history. There was no way out. It was mandatory. They never fucking once mentioned that. They never once mentioned the movie that Robert De Niro and Scorsese did, the Moon movie. You know what I'm talking about? Where they stole the Osage Indians, all that oil and shit.
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, anyway, it came out I think 3 years ago. It was up for Captain War with Leonardo DiCaprio and Robert De Niro. Anyway, that was never mentioned once. Growing up in Oklahoma, no one said anything. I didn't know about that.
Even growing up in Oklahoma, that's insane.
But I didn't know about that until I was doing a comedy festival in Jacksonville, Florida, and some dude, he go, "Where you from, man?" I said, "Oklahoma." He go, "Oh, you know about the Tulsa race ride?" I go, "What?" And he told me about it, and I was like, "Are you serious?" And then, so now that it's getting all this pub, I go, I mean, and then my brother said, he goes, "Man, nobody even we didn't know anything about that at all." And now it's getting all this, you know, all the eyes are on Tulsa, talk about, you know, Black Wall Street. And we never knew anything about it. Never. I mean, that's a travesty within itself, you know?
Killers of the Flower Moon. That is the name of that movie.
Huh? I'm sorry?
Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yeah. There was a like 3-hour movie.
Okay, I haven't seen it.
But yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, that's it. I mean, that's insane to me. Like, that is when someone talks about systematic, like that is an example. Like, what reason would there possibly be to not teach that as a part of history? Like, why would you openly teach about slavery and the Civil War and slavery ending? Why would you openly teach that but say nothing about Tulsa? I'm thinking because the reason they would teach about slavery is because they could make it look like somebody white at least was like saved everybody. You know what I mean? And like the Tulsa race riots, they're like, we just have to act like that didn't happen because there was no white knight to come in and go, wait a minute, I'm going to do the right thing.
Yeah, I mean, all the records, I mean, the Tulsa PD destroyed those records. I mean, like, I think it was probably now more 7 or 8 years ago, they found a shallow grave. And where they literally, these white kids at the time, back in the 20s, said they saw a truck with all these bodies and they dumped them and they fucking buried them. And and no one said anything about that. So, you know, you erase history. Tulsa PD burned the records, so no one gets prosecuted. No one got prosecuted.